Here's a question from Quora. What if a trademark is registered outside India? Can I use it in India? My name is Andrei Mincov. I'm the founder of Trademark Factory, and here's my answer to this question. So this is really not limited to India or any other particular country. Here's the rule. Trademarks are registered on a per country basis. So a trademark in one country typically has zero effect in a different country. So if somebody has a trademark, let's say in Canada, but does not have a trademark in India, you are perfectly okay to use that trademark in India as your own, which is why it's so important to register your brand as a trademark in all the countries that are important markets for you, and which is why sometimes it's very difficult for brands to have their brands trademarked everywhere, right? For big brands, it's a challenge because some countries it's possible, some countries it isn't. Really boils down to how unique the trademark is, but that's the general rule, that a trademark registered in one country has no effect in any other countries. The only exception, and it's an exception that's recognized in very few countries, are famous trademarks and trademarks that have a spillover effect when everyone, the consuming public, would be expecting a product coming from a particular source, but in fact they're getting something else. This is very difficult to prove. This is very expensive and hard to fight in court, because that's the only way to do that for brands that, for whatever reason, are present on that market but have not trademarked their brand. But in some countries it's possible. But like I said, the general rule, if you don't have a registration, tough luck. You can't do anything about it, and anybody else can use that trademark in the country where somebody else had not registered theirs, and even they can trademark it unless the other brand owner opposes. But also with oppositions, you have to have a good reason to oppose. The fact that you've got a trademark in a different country is not a good enough ground for opposition. So just because you're upset that somebody went to the trademarks office first, is not a good enough ground. You have to show that your brand has been used and has become well known to the public in that country. And so if you can't do that, your opposition and your court cases will be a lost cause. Now, I hope this answers your question, and if it does, great. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you click that bell button to get notified whenever the next video goes live. If you've got a question for me that I haven't answered before, make sure you post a comment below and ask your question. And I'll do my best to answer your question in a video just like this one. And until then, I will see you in the next video.